first story here, we have the live letter summary for patch 6.5, which isn't due until, I believe, October.
Yeah,
October.
Sometime October.
So, actually, come right down here. We're going to go past this video. Where is it? I just had it. Where'd it go? So we have patch 6.5 will arrive mid-January of 2024. I know it's kind of hard to see because of the dark background of whatever this game ad is.
6.5 is October and 5.5 is what, January, right?
No, it's saying 6.5 will arrive mid-January. Unless this website has it a little wrong.
So I went to console games wiki. So I went to FFXIV.console games wiki. Yeah. So 6.5 is October, then 5.5 will be January because it's usually a few months apart.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, 6.5 is October, and then they're going back to 5.5?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6.55, which will be the wrap up of the story.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have, I want to say summer of 2024. It just says summer of 2024 is when we're getting 7.0.
I'm saying
Dawn Trail.
Mid-July.
Yeah, usually it's early mid-July is when an expansion drops.
I mean, it's not COVID anymore. So.
Listen, they have to get this server stuff fixed. Okay.
It wasn't that bad.
Because
6.x.
They do this if you pre-order the expansion, which the whole player base does. Everybody ends up with a 4-day early trial. And nobody can do anything except hunt on the map that they were able to get to.
So,
because all the instances are locked up behind server traffic.
And that is why they give you 3 instances per area, which, I mean, like I said, 6.x, given everything, it was rocky, but because they had an unexpected influx, but I have faith.
Yeah.
Probably.
So.
But hey.
But we do have a lot of things coming. Following the inclusion of Stormblood in the game's free trial, duty support is now available in the patch quest of Stormblood. This includes the drowned city of Scala, the Burn, and the Grimlet Dark. So they're drop feeding people that are on a free trial, giving them, a couple things here. There was discussion about island sanctuaries, which, Rob, I know you haven't played the game in so long, but Island Sanctuary is basically Animal Crossing built into 14.
Which is funny. Nice. They made it for people to chillax, but people literally sit there min-maxing. I've seen spreadsheets, I've seen the whole Discord servers, and I'm like,
listen, listen, in an MMO, doesn't matter what they add in, you're gonna find that group of people that are min-maxing everything.
But it's funny because all it is make better currency that you can't use outside of the sanctuary. It's just funny as hell, but I'm all about it.
Yeah. But in Island Sanctuary, they have new ranks and visions coming, new gathering areas, new materials, craftables, crops, animals, isle work, handicrafts, structures, and something I haven't unlocked it yet because I barely played around in the Island Sanctuary. Felicious favors, something like that. I don't know. It says players can deliver requested handicrafts to receive special tokens, and these tokens are tradable for exclusive rewards.
So more crafting inside the thing you have to craft and gather.
Yeah,
I'm all for it.
But
exclusive rewards meaning only for that.
Yeah, only for on that island. Yoshi also noted that people have been not begging, but requesting an increase in pasture size, but they are not sure how they're going to exactly implement that. They'll find a way. They always do, even if it takes a little bit.
In the
Please
words
look
of the
forward to
great
it.
Yoshi P, stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Yeah. But they also noted various other things, other changes and things that are coming to the launch of patch 6.5, which is new custom deliveries, which we always get on off number patches.
More shit
Consecutive
to do.
ethereal reduction. I'm not entirely sure what he means by that. I didn't get to watch the live letter. There's a fish guide clarity update. Newly caught fish will have a green dot. Players can now store optional items, which is stuff bought from the online Mog station.
Which is nice. Nice little quality of life.
Yeah, for them people that have spent a couple $100 on glamour items. Those could be stored in an armoire. Item level restrictions for Duty Roulette, Alliance Raid will receive a change. And he clarified that with players can no longer do the unequipped technique to forcibly get Crystal Tower.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Steve, explain that.
So basically, you cheese it by unequipped. So you have to meet the minimum eye level. People were sitting there making it so they wouldn't get anything other than low end alliance raids. So they don't want to. They don't want to. Because I mean, Duty Finder's been shitty lately. I get that, but essentially, you unequip some gear pieces so you don't meet the minimum requirements. That way, you won't get anything higher than Crystal Tower or something to that effect. So if you don't want to do like newer content,
So they just want
pick up
to.
items.
They just want their quick tombstones. Get in there, get it done, and get out.
So essentially, which I don't.
I get. No, I get it because, well, that means new players that are still coming through the game, they're being held back by not being able to do something.
Yeah.
I mean, a good bit of the player base was always like that.
But I mean, up through Stormblood, you now have the duty support that you can.
Well, not in an alliance raid yet.
Well, yeah, I mean, I get that, but you're not really being new players aren't being locked behind anything. Like they can still get through most of it.
But they made so they made the Crystal Tower raids actually part of something instead of optional, and then I think the later ones, Stormblood ones, you had to have as well for they incorporated, so you actually have to do it. It's not optional anymore, so that's probably why they're upset about people doing the eye level cheese. Because there's X and X's and getting into like a Stormblood raid or something. Theoretically, the players who are new can't progress, and duty finders take what, if it's really bad, 25, 30 minutes.
I just came across a picture of me waiting to get into I think it was Garuda.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
And this was fresh. Like this wasn't like me trying to do old content, trying to get into Garuda, and it was a Wednesday morning, and I was there for 2.5 hours waiting to get in.
Yeah.
Some weird times in duty finder, bud. DPS is good. Almost, I've got insta pops as DPS is more than I've done on tank or healer. It's wild times.
And that was me as a healer, like.
Yeah, I mean
trust me.
that was the time when we were treated like royalty. DPS were waiting 2 hours for things to pop. Tanks and healers were going in like, all right, let's get this done so I can get out of here.
Well, that's one of the perks of being a fucking loser, omni everything. I have options.
So, but lastly, the thing that they also announced was the crossover with Fall Guys. Now, specifically, they announced the 14 side of the collaboration. Basically, the Gold Saucer will have an update that allows players to play in stages inspired by the game Fall Guys. I played Fall Guys 2 or 3 times. I don't care. I don't spend much time in the Gold Saucer anyway, so Gold Saucer, I know a lot of people do it because there's some exclusive glamour stuff in there and whatnot.
Triple Triad.
So
Mahjong.
So I'm obviously like I'm gonna keep checking periodically to see what other news we get and stuff to talk about, and hopefully,
Well, there's tons to unpack there's tons to unpack. So
yeah. Like I'm still waiting for the official 14 like live letter summary on the lodestone. So we'll just have to stay tuned and wait to find out about that.